Hi friends, it's Marcy, and here we are today at 100 Days, 100 Ways to Study Your Scriptures. Now, today I'm going to talk about a new approach to reading your scriptures, a new organization to reading your scriptures. So here we've got the traditional Book of Mormon. It's set up like this. It's got chapters and chapter headings and the verses, and it goes on from there, chapter by chapter, verse by verse. It's fantastic. I've read it. It's true. Love it. Now, we're going to move on here to a new approach to studying the Book of Mormon. This is compiled, edited by Lynn A. Rosenval and David L. Rosenval. And we love the Rosenvals here in Canada. He was the temple president in Cardston, which is really close by to where I live. And so, you know, we got to check out what he has written here. So there are some differences. I'm just going to show you a few things. So the first most notable thing is that every single word is the same in here as it is in here. Nothing has been changed. The punctuation, the spelling, the words, everything is the same. The canon is identical. The only differences is what we will talk about right now. So first of all, instead of going chapter by chapter, like in here, what happens is it goes story by story. Because sometimes in here you'll be reading and you'll get to the end of a chapter and you'll think, well, that's a good place to stop, and I'm just going to stop my studies and I'll come back tomorrow, which is like, of course, a normal thing to do. But sometimes in the Book of Mormon, as well as in the Bible, you'll be reading and the chapter comes in and cuts a story or a sermon into two. In here, everything stays in one place. So this is Lehi sees Jerusalem's fate in vision, and we're not going to stop until that's done. Even if we have, and then Lehi preaches in Jerusalem. So it's cut by stories, not by chapters. And things are organized really nicely. And I love something that's well organized. So that's fantastic. Another thing that happens in here is along this column, I'll find one where there's not so much written. Perfect. So along this column on the left, you've got written who is speaking. So Mormon is speaking here. He's doing his Book of Mormon editing here. And then Ammon and his brethren speak. Then Mormon. Then King Anti-Nephi Lehi speaks. Mormon, Ammon, Mormon. So all these phrases tells you who is speaking. And my friend Shannon said she finds this to be so impactful, that it tells you who's speaking. You're reading by story instead of by chapter in here. It's something different, and she's found it to be very impactful. And so I'm sharing it with you here today. So that's great. Let's see. One other thing, which I'm sure you've noticed, are the beautiful, gorgeous margins and blanks at the end of the chapters so that you can do some writing. So I've done just a little bit. This is a good page where I've done a lot of my own thoughts. So here I'm doing some things. This is about murmuring. So I've done it in pink. So I write things down here in pink because that's what I'm talking about here. Then I have a totally another thought. So I decided to do it in green, desiring to know the mysteries of God. And these are my thoughts about the mysteries of God. And then here I've got some thoughts in blue, and here I've got some thoughts in indigo. So that is how I study this. But it's gorgeous, like even just the way it's made, like it just flips open and it stays open no matter where you are in it. It's a really great way. I'd highly recommend it. I have gone through this entire thing. Love it. He also has two more out. This is a new approach to studying the gospel of Jesus Christ. So this is a unified harmony of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So it's organized. Oh, this is fantastic. Organized by events, emphasizing narrators, speakers, locations, quoted passages, dates, and Joseph Smith translations. Really, really good. I haven't done this yet, but I'm excited to get into that. And then here's another one, a new approach to studying the covenants of our fathers, a harmony of Genesis, Moses, and Abraham. Fantastic. So I haven't read this one yet either. I've started it a little bit, but I'm excited to get into that. So if you're looking for something to really get you involved in your scriptures, I would highly recommend these Rosenval editions here. All right, so I hope you have a great day studying your scriptures, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.